Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today, 9th August, this is a day for the Quit India movement. Mahatma Gandhi raised a slogan during the time 1942. So just today before, today Prime Minister Narendra Modi also raised the slogans, and today before he was in program of National Handloom, he defined and just give new slogans for Quit India and appeasement Quit India, dynasty Quit India, corruption Quit India. Really, this is three major issues who have just gripped our country like anything. You have to be free from them, then growth will be multiplied by 4 times, 8 times, or 10 times. It may be. So we can understand how our growth is and how should be and how we can. And we will discuss on that with the all video of Prime Minister. And today, Rahul Gandhi make another controversy in Parliament. Just today before he just joined here, and this. So Ravi Shankar Prasad blamed what nonsense he was doing in Parliament. So, but K.K. Gopal says this is a new style of the convey love. Kumar Chaturvedi also said this is the new style of convey love. Those who don't understand love. But what is the love? This is a policy making place. This is called a temple. So we should be strict our behaviors. So on these two issues, we welcome the two our honorable guests. Vandana Junganji from Chicago, senior journalist, more than 30 years, and Poonam Sharma ji as political analyst from Assam Bharat. Welcome both of you in this program. So start the program from just today is you see Bharat Chodo Andolan Quit India movement, and we just took part in the Quit India movement. Prime Minister tributes, we pay tributes in the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi. So just we'll just listen that video, very powerful video with the masses to quit India. After that, this discussion will start.
भारत के सबसे बड़े आंदोलनों की साक्षी रही है। 9 अगस्त को ही पूज्य बापू के नेतृत्व में क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट यानी इंडिया छोड़ो आंदोलन शुरू हुआ था। पूज्य बापू ने अंग्रेजों को साफ साफ कह दिया था क्विट इंडिया। इसके कुछ ही समय बाद देश में ऐसा एक जागरण का माहौल बन गया, एक चेतना जग गई। आखिरकार अंग्रेजों को इंडिया छोड़ना ही पड़ा। आज हमें पूज्य बापू के आशीर्वाद से उसी इच्छा शक्ति को समय की मांग है, हमें आगे बढ़ाना ही है। आज हमारे सामने विकसित भारत है, संकल्प है। इस संकल्प के सामने कुछ बुराइयां रोकने के लिए आज भारत एक सूर में इन बुराइयों को कह रहा है क्विट इंडिया। आज क्विट इंडिया यानी भ्रष्टाचार, इंडिया छोड़ो। आज भारत कह रहा है डायनेस्टी क्विट इंडिया यानी परिवारवाद, इंडिया छोड़ो। आज भारत कह रहा है अपीजमेंट क्विट इंडिया यानी तुष्टीकरण, इंडिया छोड़ो।
Just we listen the speech the powerful speech of Prime Minister. How just he given the message, just like the corruption, dynasty, and appeasement should leave Bharat, India. Vandana ji, how does your king analyze the situation, condition, and circumstances in Bharat? Just you already left Bharat, but your heart is in Bharat, India. But do you think there any change the last 30 years?
Good evening to each and every one, and to
And
both of you
after
also.
the PM speech, that something will be changed?
Uh, I watched some video clippings. I did saw because from hugging, cooking, and then now flying kiss. I mean, I'm a woman. I would not like somebody doing it to me. This is an insult and humiliation to me. And that too, and the temple of democracy. What kind of messages that we are trying to?
I'm
Uh,
talking about the Prime Minister's speech.
oh, so sorry about that. I apologize. I
Yeah.
apologize. It's like
So
81 years ago,
I think your
19.
Rahul story has disturbed you a lot. I
I
can
mean, I'm
understand.
just, yeah, it is. It is. I apologize, first of all.
Please.
1942, when Quit India movement by the father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, this was a call. And now we are talking after 81 years, the same thing, quit, like, when A stands for appeasement, that comes from the same family, D stands for dynasties, T stands for corruption, and many more. So there is a need. India would have been many-fold ahead if these things would not have, like, being in there. Because every day that you get up in the morning, for me, it is like when I get up in the morning, if I watch the news, when I have the phone in my hand, so I come out with the news. There is a new drama every day. This has become like, we were discussing the day he was reinstated to be in the parliament, and we talked about. I'm still going back to, because that has gone back in my mind, like, the Rahul Gandhi episode. So, because these are all interconnected when we talk about it, like, so talking about the family, like the dynasty, it started by the grandmother's father, Jawaharlal Nehru. We all know
Yeah.
that. I don't have to get into this. When he appointed his grandmother, paternal grandmother, Indira Gandhi, as the Congress head.
But Vandana ji, dynasty in every party except BJP.
No,
BJP has
but
a
but
family,
it
family rule.
started. It started. It is the
Yeah.
roots from there. Because why did we pick up democracy over the kingdoms? Because dynasty means Vanshwad, Raja, Praja, like, that kind of dynasty, that it was there before. Hmm? And then it comes to democracy, because when Sardar Patel, all these states, princely states, he visited, he said that you have to be. So that is where we are talking about this Bharat of today. So that we are still not seeing it. Following this family, all the other small parties has taken up this pattern. This is the code to success, that we can have our family. Because nowadays, actually, I believe when you've been an elected official, as you've gone there to serve, you are serving the people. You've been there by the people, for the people. But how many they realize it is only for the family? You see that. So that has to end now. Means, and if you really want to see where the Bharat was, now is the fifth largest economy of the world. If it has to be, then we talk in the coming generation, this Amrit Kal, which is going on the next 23 years now. So we have to all work together to eradicate these kind of things and elect those people. Even in the ruling party, they have to do some kind of retro in there about the appeasement, like the when they get people from other parties, those who are joining the BJP party. Thank you.
So, just Poonam ji, what was the analyze? I think the dynasty now, due to Congress, as Vandana ji said, uh, every party, Samajwadi Party, just to see the RJD, just National Conference, state-wise, YSR Congress in Andhra, Telangana, KCR, all their family dominated. Umar Abdullah, Farooq Abdullah, Tejasvi Yadav, Lalu Yadav, Mamta Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee, just Mayawati, his nephew are there. So Samajwadi Party, Mulayam Singh, Akhilesh, wherever Mulayam Singh was live, just trying to make the son to be president, apart from the brother and all, how just he tried to make the all uh, circumstances, the situation, just like that. In BJP, there are few are there, but not like the dynasty. No any going to the prime minister and the party president like that. So I have seen Jagat Prakash Nanda, 89, 90, he was ABVP. Now he is a party president. There's so many examples. Venkaiah Naidu was in ABVP and others. He became the party president. So anyone can make the party president. Amit Shah was a small worker. Now he's a home minister, and he became the party president. But in Congress, nobody can say 98 to till Sonia Gandhi. Last 25 years, only Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. There is no leader in Congress. One, because they are ruler. And then and how appeasement, the long story. One each and on every topic we can do the serials 4, 5, 10. This is a long subject, not further than 20 minutes and 25 minutes we can sum up. And corruption. So, do we have any hope? These problems, issues will be just wiped out from our country. Something Narendra Modi, Prime Minister, have done something to eradicate these problems?
I think we are moving forward towards progress in every spheres, and these things will gradually they will diminish. The trendsetters were those from Gandhi Nehru family. So now the things there is a difference between the ideologies of Bharatiya Janata Party and the party which had ruled, which had a long rule in India. So what we see today is in other parts of states, all those regional parties, they had tried to take forward the trendsetters, the trend setting from Congress, but they have not succeeded, and it will not succeed because what it is, everyone knows that at certain time, if you are a political party, the other people, there comes a dissident, later on, as because people they don't accept this family rule actually. They also want some participation, their own participation. So like you have seen now recently in Sharad Pawar's case, so these dissidents, it happens, it's quite natural. But in future, what we see that this will the family dynastic, trends, they last only till third generation. After that, what happens, the parties they don't take it, and dissidents happens. So we have seen this in every case,
But
and it will
how about the appeasement
and
and corruption? Appeasement and
and
corruption.
if we talk about corruption, so a lot has been done, and there has been increasingly, transparency is
Yeah.
increasingly being, yeah,
In the
because when we
governance, it
see,
doesn't work, and
yes,
public
good
dealing.
governance is, yes, and we see in case of when we talk about the licenses, and if we talk about making
Public
passports
dealing
and
offices has been just they are
yes, yes, public, yeah, in public spheres, the transparency, the income tax, payers have increased over these years. So there is a good, good sign of progress in transparency.
that's why
So
I think that with doing something, PM raised the issue because
yes,
nobody can
yes,
say what you have done, and you are raising the issue. What we have
right.
done. So he has done. He has been doing something. He has done. So just let us time a break, and after break we'll talk about the Rahul Gandhi new controversy, flying kiss raised by the some women parliamentarian. Shobha Karandlaje, Union Minister, had raised the issue with the signing of the all women MP and just handed over the letter to just take the action against Rahul Gandhi in Lok Sabha today. We'll discuss after the break. Welcome the break. We are just discussing just you see the photographs today. The special trying to be angry young man, half t-shirt. Actually, this is not t-shirt, shirt, half shirt. I just changed the by Smriti Irani always last 7 years they are face to face. So the today's issue is how just make the flying kiss to the treasury benches. Many women have been raised, especially Smriti Irani had raised the issue, and he says, flying kiss leaving the parliament after a speech. Non motion. Only a misguided man can blow a flying kiss to parliament that sits women MPs, Smriti Irani said on Rahul Gandhi, who was instated in parliament one day before. The action lacked dignity, she charged. Never before has the misguided behavior of man been so visible in parliament, where the house of people where laws are made to protect the dignity of women during the course of session stands witness to a man's misguiding. My question is should be brought to task. The Congress insisted Rahul Gandhi was gesturing toward the MP of the ruling BJP who was shouting slogans. Rahul Gandhi gestured toward the treasury benches and he was leaving by flying kiss. He had called them brother and sister, but this is not meaning. If you know some of the history of Rahul Gandhi, it may be the new controversy more. He did not direct it toward the particular minister MP, not all toward his Irani. Congress leader just tried to uh, uh, just to counter the allegation of Smriti Irani. But when BJP MPs when action and complained to Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, Mr. Gandhi had insulted women with alleged indecent gesture. I'm reading a letter. I would like to draw attention, respected Speaker Sir, with all MPs, Sangmitra Maurya, Rekha Verma, and Devashri Chaudhary, Aparda Sarangi, Ranjan Ben Bhatt, Pratibha Bhaumik, Hema Malini, Dasana Jandosh, Anupriya Patel, and all MPs, Ranjita Kohli, Dr. Bharatiya Sayal. So the 5-6 line later, I would like to draw your attention to the incident. The house by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, MP from Wayanad, Kerala, he said member has behaved in an indecent manner, making inappropriate gesture towards Smriti Irani, Union Minister, member of the House, whilst he was addressing the House. We demand a stringent action against such behavior by the member, which had not only insulted the dignity of members in the House, it also brought disrepute and lowered the dignity of August House. So we can understand how just Vandanaji, what is your instant reaction after this whole episode today, just created and done by Rahul Gandhi? Before that, he also just blinked the eyes. So that was so viral globally. Within minutes, more than millions people just saw the blinking eye of Rahul Gandhi in Parliament.
Good evening again. He goes and hugs, he winks, he blows flying kisses. What coming next? I'm just worried about that, to be honest. It's very disgusting for the modesty of the
Yeah,
women, those who are sitting. We are talking about now uh, roads of Janpat or Connaught Place, where you can keep doing all this. This is a temple of democracy. There has to be some kind of norms, the behavior. I think he needs to get the printout, the big bold printout of that, so that, and it should be highlighted what the courts to be conducted as a member of parliament. And this is not about Kumar Rakesh, but the women, those who are sitting inside. Even I, being a woman, watching that, it is very embarrassing to see. I'm being very honest with you. And on the contrary, I am seeing some of the women's, they have gone so low on this because it's all about the dirty politics. They are trying to defend him. You know, this is not acceptable by any standards. They should have all be together onto this issue. This is not so that he could get a strong message. Coming back, he just makes this kind of behavior and then he apologizes. He does it again, he apologizes. He does it
He should be
again.
apologized after reaching all the MPs to the speaker.
Yeah,
He should.
so yeah, no, but there is आप कब तक mistake करते रहेंगे? How long you
Yeah.
can keep doing it? There has to be, because if somebody is not, I'm just seeing it overall overview of his behavior. He needs to have some kind of medical help, actually, to be very honest, like observing, and which is, I live in United States of America. There can be imbalances, and there is nothing wrong in that to get the treatment and get it evaluated because this is not the behavior of somebody who's 55 plus years, means like I don't know, he's 50 plus, to have this kind of behavior in the this kind of environment where he is. And this is, he is a member of parliament. He is elected by the people to work for it, not for doing this, hugging and blowing kisses. No, sorry. This is not a show, that PUBG show, that the girl who came from Pakistan to Bharat and blowing off this. This cannot be done publicly. That's what it is. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
So nice. Just you made a comment. Poonamji, how do you think? Don't think this is a matter of upbringing, just how he have been brought, uh, bringing up in his family, as his mother is not Indian, Bharatiya. It may be the reason behind that. He has not properly just given the manners of the culture of Bharat. Do you think so? What is your opinion?
That is very true. And not only this, this has never been culture of any country, because the parliament or the place where the policies are made in every country, it is considered as a sacrosanct. So with the how he could do with this impunity, I this is very much very much indecent, and it has to be condemned by all the women, actually, all the women of the world, because and but that too in parliament. And what I personally think is that is true. Maybe his upbringing, and he's not at all serious about politics. Why is he into it? It is a matter of he is not fit for this. Number one. Number two, he is not psychologically, mentally prepared for this, because today in the parliament when he was
Third one, he may be
speaking, he
psychologically
was,
disturbed.
yes, as he was talking about, Ramayan and Lanka and Ravan, he was comparing Modi ji to Ravan, and then he was making comments that Bharat Mata ki hatya hui, and then kerosene dal diya. What are these? Are these mature discussions? Are these mature statements should come from an MP, from the mouth? There is a way to discuss things. It is a street fight. Is it a street fight going on? This was, this was, in Hindi we say it's sadak chap, actually. This
Yeah.
indecent gesture should not be, it should be condemned, and I think he should, and I think in future he will get a permanent, suspension. I should say he will be permanently deleted from this, activities. He will won't be participating in the parliamentary affairs, because the case is in the Supreme Court, and the activities what he has been doing, they will substantiate enough to get him
Okay.
punishments in the
So
due course of
last comment, Vandanari. Do you think this is a so childish nature of the person who is 50 plus now,
I
and he
did
is not matured?
I
I am
did,
saying
me-
childish question.
I did mention it to you. Absolutely. I said that he needs a medical help on that because nobody will do that, to be honest, and that too in the temple of democracy. This is not acceptable by any standards. And there is no excuse to all these kind of things because how many times one day he goes and hugs the PM, the second day he winks there,
Yeah,
and then this is so what next is coming? He may come without clothes
right.
tomorrow. What?
We can't expect.
Because he'll say it is a democracy, I can do that. Means I because for him this is just a time pass. He's not seriously into this. Means politics is not his cup of tea, to be honest.
Yeah,
He should,
you are right.
that is what I'm going to
You are right.
conclude.
You are right. Politics is not a cup of tea, and whatever Rahul Gandhi is trying to sip with his special message from his mother, I think he'll not be. She will not succeed to just set his son and just gift his her son-in-law. This is a new democracy. This is a vibrant democracy, and this is a new Bharat under leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Thank you very much. Just keep participating in the show and just see, subscribe, and like our Global Governance News, and just support our the. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.